Hello and welcome back to the Old English Debrief. It's Friday, February 27th, 2026, and been having just a few audio issues. So sorry for those few days of radio silence, but we're back and we're available on really wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Overcast, you name it, we're there. And it would be really helpful if you left a review or followed the show. And you can get in on the show to let me know what you think of certain questions or what have you. Go check us out over on YouTube as well. Well, if you were looking for the offense to start showing some fireworks, today was your day. We just watched the Tigers put up a massive 16 spot on the Phillies in Lakeland, a game that felt like a pressure valve finally releasing for this lineup. But while the bats were heating up, we've got some sobering injury news already in the pitching department and some veteran additions around the league that are shaking up the division races. We got a lot to cover today, from Javy Báez finding his power to Kenley Jansen's final ride. So let's get into it. First, the good news. The Tigers' offense exploded today in a 16-8 win over those Phils. After a few quiet days at the plate, the floodgates opened. Javier Báez launched his first home run of the spring, a fly ball to left center that reminded everyone of that vintage bat speed. Dylan Dingler also stayed hot, knocking a sharp RBI double, but the real story was the bottom of the sixth inning, where the Tigers hung an incredible 9 runs on Philly. Kevin McGonigal and Josu Brasino were right in the middle of it, proving that the youth movement in Detroit isn't just hype, it is production. If they continue to play that way, it might be hard to deny them a spot on that major league roster come the regular season. However, it wasn't all celebrations today. Recently, they shut down Troy Melton for spring, and after being shut down with that elbow discomfort, medical professionals have recommended extended rest for the young right-hander. Manager AJ Hinch admitted Melton is likely to miss the start of the season, and there are fears that he could follow a similar path to Jackson Jobe and miss a significant chunk of 2026. Melton was a huge depth piece for us last year, pitching to a 2.76 ERA. And so, this is a significant blow to that rotation's insurance policy. On a brighter note, our new closer, Kenley Jansen, has arrived and is already making an impact. He's set to represent the Netherlands in what he calls his final ride in the World Baseball Classic, before focusing entirely on his first year in the Old English D. Jansen is just 24 saves from 500, a milestone that we'll all be watching closely this summer. Javy Báez hitting his first home run today is, good to see, and the Tigers putting up those 16 runs felt like it really was just truly about time. It needed to happen. Am I starting to buy into this offense, so to speak? No, we are still very early on into spring. And we put out a major league lineup today. Everybody who started the game will be on the roster and will be starting regularly. So, am I a believer yet? No, not in particular. But it is nice to see them finally score some runs. It is also depressing about the Troy Melton news. You don't want to see anybody go down, really. But in general, watching Melton go down and probably being realistic to say that he's going to get Tommy John surgery is a tough early blow for this team, and we'll have to see how that unfolds. Due to these technical issues I've been having as of late, I do want to go over the last couple games that I missed while I was gone. So February 25th at Philadelphia was a loss, 3-5. It was a split squad day, and Javy Báez picked up an RBI single. Pitching struggled to hold an early lead, and Ty Madden looked solid in his start, but the bullpen couldn't shut the door. February 25th was a Toronto tie, 4-4. The spring tie strikes again, and Casey Mize made his debut and looked healthy, which is the only stat that really matters in February. And February 26th at Baltimore was a loss, 5-6, a close one in Sarasota. Kiter Montero got the start and had some bright spots, but a late Orioles surge handed us the loss. And like I've said, today in Philly was a 16-8 win, and that's the big one, a total offensive clinic. Trey Cruz and Woody Hayden both picked up multi-hit games, and the Tigers combined for 15 hits total. Ricky Vanasco got the start, and though he gave up a few, the run support made it a moot point. As far as news from around the MLB, around the league, that youth movement is in high gear just like it is with the Tigers. Charlie Condon, the Rockies' top pick, just launched his second spring homer in Scottsdale. He looks like a lock for that opening day roster. Meanwhile, the Mariners' Colt Emerson is making a serious push for a spot, much like Julio Rodriguez did back in 2022. And in the veteran market, rumors are swirling that the Dodgers are looking for a reunion with Michael Kopech to bolster that already scary bullpen. And the Phillies are reportedly circling in on Randall Gerchick to fill their hole against the left-handed pitching. It's clear that the contenders are fine-tuning their rosters while the rest of the league's just trying to stay healthy. We're seeing a lot of top prospects as of late, like Condon and Emerson, potentially skip their service time games and start on opening day. Would you like to see the Tigers follow suit or play it safe with guys like McGonigal? Or do you want to see the best 26 players on the plane to San Diego regardless of service time? Me personally, I want to see the best players play. I want to see the players that give us the best chance to win every day, day in and day out. As far as service time goes, I know that's a big thing these days, but it's good for the fans, it's good for the players, and it's something that just needs to happen, to shake things up, in my opinion. What do you think? And as far as the Old English debrief goes, that's a wrap for episode 7. The 16 run outburst, a Javy bomb, and a tough break for Troy Melton. It's never a dull day in Tigers camp. As far as the questions of the day goes, the Tigers question is, with Troy Melton likely out, who do you want to see step up as the primary sixth man for our rotation? Is it Ty Madden? Is it Kiter? Or do we need to look outside the organization? And the MLB question. Between Kenley Jansen saving or chasing 500 saves and Juan Soto chasing Otani's MVP, which individual milestone are you most looking forward to watching this year? Drop your answer in the Spotify comments and head over to our YouTube channel to participate there to make it onto the show. And follow us, leave a comment, leave a review, do everything you can to support the show. It is your everyday, daily stop for everything Tigers baseball and MLB. And I'll be looking forward to seeing your responses. We'll be back after the weekend to see if the bats can stay hot. And until then, be kind to each other and go Tigers for life.